If you feel like there's a hole in your grooming and upkeep routine, fear not. The newest trend in contouring is here for your vagina. Now, Vontouring is the nickname for Protégé Intima, or the non-invasive, non-surgical remodeling of the inside of your vagina using radio frequencies. Now, with Vontouring, a thermal pen-like device stimulates collagen production in the vagina's opening. Imagine putting in a tampon, said cosmetic surgeon Dr. Sharon Geese, which results in a tighter vagina. Lips of the vagina then look firmer and plumper. Vontouring also comes with a bonus of possibly better sexual pleasure. And in fact, in a 2013 study of 10 females who completed 4 treatments, 40% reported feeling sexual satisfaction due to increased sensitivity from the tightening. Now, I want to make sure that you realize there's a distinction between what we've talked about before, vaginal, plastic surgery, or vaginoplasty or labioplasty, depending on what you're restructuring, which has been picking up speed, and the number of procedures has increased 44% from 2013 to 2014. And now in the United States, about 30% of plastic surgeons do perform these types of services.
And that's surgery.
That's surgery. That involves like skin
stuff,
grafting and things like that to make it look.
This is a temporary-ish thing. Which, by the way, when they talk about radio frequencies, that sounds to me like this is BS. Like it doesn't actually do anything. I guess it does actually do something.
I haven't received this procedure, and there's not a lot of information out there on it since it's fairly new. But my guess is it's similar to when you received different facial laser procedures that promote collagen and they tighten your face and like things like that. So my guess is it's a similar sort of thing inside you.
Yeah, now look, when I had first heard about this story, I didn't hear about the increased sexual sensitivity thing, although I would question, if you're, first of all, they're only talking to 10 people. There's no way that you can have a control on this. There's no placebo for, I mean, I guess maybe you could just wave like a pen in front of their vagina or something.
It's 10 people and only 4 of them said they.
Exactly, and those people have a psychological, like there's reason that they would say it from possibly purely placebo, or they've spent thousands of dollars possibly. They're gonna believe, even if it's not true, that they had increased sensitivity. And
100%.
So in all likelihood, this does not, look, I appreciate the firmer, plumper reference. It is National Hot Dog Day. But I don't think that this is actually doing anything significant. I can't imagine that anyone's life has just it's been changed for the better after getting this done. It's just a lot of money,
So we don't believe necessarily they have it?
Even if it is, maybe it does make it more firm and plump and tight or whatever. The thing is I just think that this is silly that women are going under these procedures, or anybody's going under procedures to change their genitalia to whatever society deems as sexy.
I mean, why not just...
Is plump deemed sexy?
I don't understand.
It sounds like it's for them.
I don't even know.
I remember we talked about it this morning.
We talked about this morning.
And we were talking about how it was done for the man in their life.
So from most of the research that I have done on vaginoplasties and labiaplasties today, not like in my personal life, just today, looking into it.
Those links were already clicked on. I saw. They were blue.
Today, looking into it, most of it is because women feel pressure, and they've documented feeling pressure from the media, most notably porn and things like that, where a certain type of vagina, a certain shape and the way that it looks is promoted, so women feel pressure to have that sort of thing. And then I'm guessing the tighter part comes from after childbirth.
Yeah, my wife had it done, and she just wanted to make sure that her vagina could wink again. And then but in seriousness, if the vagina is not tight enough, you go ass. Am I wrong? What's wrong with that? We're a little ass
And that's
fucking.
free.
And that is free.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of marriage.
If it was that they actually do have increased sensitivity and they do physically enjoy it more, and you had a big study, not 10 people, like you had a big study and it showed that women who get this can like enjoy sex more, then I could see women wanting to do this, not for the pressure and not for the, but for themselves. And I get, like, imagine if there was a thing that they just wave this thing in front of a guy's penis and he has increased sensitivity, likes it more or something. That would probably sell really well. But that's probably not true. It is probably, as you say, just a result of pressure that they're feeling to look different.
Is this really that different than someone getting, chin implants? These, I mean, talking about severe, not severe, but like more in-depth surgeries, nose jobs, eyebrow lifts, because they think they're gonna look better to society. This has to do with sexually looking better to a particular partner or something. I'm kind of against all of them, but if people are happy with it, have at it, you know?
I agree with you.
Even
to
if
a
it's from
point.
outside
No.
forces.
I totally agree with you to a point. I think I'm in support of plastic surgery if people feel like it's going to give them better self-confidence in certain arenas, with, different aspects, nose, chin, whatever. That I think is fine. If that's something that you think is going to make you feel totally better, the tight thing is where I kind of, if it's not just like if it's
a little more
not,
severe than
if it's
saying
not
a nose
just
job.
for you, then I think then that's when it gets into shady territory.
So look, I agree with you. I don't think the fact that these sorts of things are just now being developed, I think that they're trying to create a market, create a demand that then people will be pressured into. Like that stuff didn't exist 10 years ago because I don't think it needed to exist 10 years ago. And I don't think anyone needs to do that. But devil's advocate, there are some things you do to your body that are not just like if I was in a long-term relationship and my girlfriend stopped being as interested in me, I might want to get back into shape. That's not just because I'll feel better being in shape, it's because I know that she'll be more attracted to me. And so that's a form of I'm being pressured to some extent, but I wouldn't say that that's bad because overall it's better for me. In this case, it's not actually better for you. That's where I say there's some things that I think are okay. Those are healthy pressures to have
some
put
people
on you.
get liposuction and don't go through the other part. They're like, I want to look better. So they
That's dangerous.
suction away. Exactly. So then it gets extreme. We have it already. Just now we've introduced it to the vaginal canal.
I would like to get my own vagina. If I could have, that surgery appeals to me. And if I had my own vagina, first of all, I just walk around naked on my newly mirrored floors all day long.
Damn.
And I'd buy a motorcycle and just go over speed bumps all day long. You know what I'm talking about? If I had my own vagina.